Here we go. Turn on the camera, start huffing and cacking. Huffing and cacking, coughing and hacking. How about that? I'm blowing my nose. I was fine just a few seconds ago. I know of videos, but we don't usually get nobody in until about 2 minutes. One of these days I will figure out how to edit and trim live streams. I don't know if that's even possible or not. But Thursday is here. 31 degrees. And we're going to hope for a wonderful day to finish out this wonderful week. Good morning, good morning. You are the first in the room this morning. Tell me where you're from, please. Just say hi. Thank you for that thumbs up. And then you're gone. Fuel is back to $3.19. They're going crazy again. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, and thank you for riding through town with me today. Hope your Thursday is going to be a great day. Ask some questions, and I can do a little more talking if you like. Let me know where you're from. Northwest Ohio here. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Nikki. Good morning. Look like we got a little crowd here. Not too bad. How are you, Nikki? I bet you I get a number 2, large coffee black. What do you think?
Hi, will you be using your... Hi, go ahead.
Number 2, large coffee black.
Number 2, large coffee black. Anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay, it's going to be $6.79 first window.
Same old, same old.
Hi, $6.79.
I actually came through here once and said, give me my regular. And they're like, I think they got mad about it.
$3.21.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Like, how am I supposed to know who you are? kind of said, well, it was a joke, but they didn't appreciate it. Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
What's in for your day, Nikki? Nikki Kevin? Man, I'm gonna cough and hack, it looks like. Good morning, good morning. You're like, this guy must be lost. Times are getting tough. I only got one napkin today at McDonald's. Hello, Putty Tack. That's what somebody else told me, but I hear exactly no sound whatsoever except for the road underneath the tires. Unless you hear this rattle, that is me getting into my food bag. How are you this morning? The phone does kind of bang on the, let me drop it down here. It does kind of hit the windshield. Let me know if that helps. Better than you deserve. You deserve to be whatever you need. What's up today? Do you feel you should be punished for something or what? Yeah, that was the phone kind of vibrating and hitting the windshield. Somebody else told me I had a rattle the other day, but I took it as like metal on metal clanging, not like a knocking sound. Oh, well, that's cool. As long as everything is okay. We're here talking, so it's going to be a beautiful day for us. We got that big full moon out there. And I was a little surprised the other day. I actually going through some of my old videos, so I kicked on a live that I had done. And I'll be the first to admit that this phone, that is right, it's always a beautiful day in the neighborhood. This is a cheap phone, but man, it has one of the best microphones in the world, I guess. Because even when I have it turned down, it picks up every little sound around me. You don't have to dim them. Every little sneeze, snuff. Hello, Mainly. How you doing today? I'm going to be that early morning out and about rooster show. I should attach some crowing. That way everybody can wake up when I come on. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get down here and find that Bambi. And we had a little discussion about Bigfoot yesterday morning in the live. So when I went home, I Googled the old Bigfoot commercial. His name was Daryl. I forgot what I called him yesterday, but yeah, Daryl was the Bigfoot name on the commercial. He done one of those commercials where he didn't feel like he was appreciated. I see the drone horizon. That is true. I am very close to that myself with a 12. That was a good TV Thought the Cold Guys was on Bob Newhart. All right, creatures, come out wherever you are. That's right. Wagon. Yep, the old drone is definitely on the other side of the river. A long way away. I gotta drive slow and see if my lights are kicking on. That one did not. That one did. You too, Putty Hat. Have a great day. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Happy Thursday. Say hello in the chat, join the conversation, or start one. Don't be shy. Pardon me, why? Clear my thoughts again, folks. Sorry. I do not know. Seems like I have a continuous stuffy head. I have about 6 cats here that I need to rescue. 2 big females, and each one has 2 small kittens. Weaned, of course. They're out roaming about. Good morning, Nomadic. How you doing? I just watched your hiking video. Pretty place there. And I have a question for you here. If you're taking questions this early in the morning. Hello, Ruffles. Welcome back. Well, I think it came out at 5 a.m. because it had just popped on when I got up. I got the notification about the same time the alarm went off. And by the time I got around and got dressed, you already had like 19 views or something like that. But anyhow, are you ready for my question? Maybe you can answer this. Hello, Andrew. You know, when you're doing these live chats and stuff, and people send these thumbs up, rubies, gifts, stuff like that, I know there's currency involved in that, but where does that show up? Because I have, you know, I've received flowers and gifts and poo and all kind of stuff on the chat, but I never see where this stuff comes up. It doesn't show in my earnings where super chats and memberships and all that stuff are. I know they don't amount to much, but still, that is something that people send. I know one guy one day sent me like a thumbs up for 100 like 5 or 6 times, and it has yet to show up. Yeah, that's what I figured, but evidently they must be an end of the month thing, or because every once in a while my amount changes, but everything that I see on the screen is accounted for under gifts or super chats. I thought it was kind of like TikTok, you know, where people send you rubies and they accumulate where you can send them back to other people. I tell you, this place has been dead for the last 2 days, and that's all right with me. But yeah, I liked your video. I am glad that there's places that still has water running. That makes it all worthwhile. Huh. Well, I don't know where they're going, but I can't seem to find them anywhere in my account. How come, Ruffles? I mean, there is people on top of people. I see the same car that come through here sometimes when I'm out, and I would say look at that moon. I see people, they will drive through this place 15, 20, 25 times a day. Drive through, turn around right here where I'm at, drive back out. 10 minutes later, they're back again. I don't know what it is that, I mean, if you're out looking for beautiful nature, sure. But there's so many other places. It's got to build up to 1,000. Okay. Or 10, whichever one it works out to be. Well, Woody, I haven't decided anything on next week yet. But I thought I'd tell you, you know, if you're going to go out and camp somewhere, maybe I can pop in and do a little fishing with you. Your first evening there or the second morning there. You said you were going to camp out Monday night, and because we're off on Tuesday, but yeah. I could definitely show up on a Tuesday morning and maybe do a little fishing with you. Yeah, that's what I was asked to put the snowplow on the old work truck this week because we're expected to get snow on Sunday. I'm ready for it. A boat? Well, you definitely had to be above the dam somewhere, out by maybe where the boat launch is. You don't really get to see too many boats from the park. A lot of canoers. Definitely won't be seeing that now, cold as it is. Maybe time to come out and take a drive-through. Well, like I say, Harrison Lake is open with electric only. They have no bathrooms, no water. That is the north side over by the lake. And I'm thinking that's where I'm going to go on Saturday and try and see if I can hook me something in that little canal that goes to the spillway. If it ain't too windy or snowing, like you say. But yeah, Mary Jane Thurston is shut down. There is primitive camping on the north side there, but it's a pretty good walk down to the water. So join the rest of the crowd, Ruffles, and come out and drive through a couple hundred times. We pretty much got about 2 people that try to live in this park. We know they're homeless, and they're in here every day, sleeping all day. Well, below the dam, you could probably walk across it anywhere. Above the dam, boat dock is maybe 6-7 feet. I don't know about the middle. Above the dam, you probably got 12-13 feet. But anywhere below the dam, you can probably be able to walk across it. I actually seen a deer standing out in the middle of it there Monday, I think. A little tough to kayak up near the dam, but it's getting pretty low. It's about time for Fort Wayne to open their floodgate and flood us out down here. Nope, not deep at all. I would say out in the middle of the river, you're probably 15-20 foot deep at the channel, you know. Plenty of big boats go out there. But most of the people from Defiance down to here have already pulled out their boat docks and got them out in the parking lot. Yeah, nomadic, I just don't really know of any good spots at all. Wintertime, that is. Hopefully Saturday I will get mine all antifreezed up and get it ready for the winter. Yeah, there's a lot of deep ponds around here, but you don't get all that sediment flowing downriver into it and filling it up as fast as you do the river, or people upriver being able to control your water flow. You know, I don't know how deep it is there at the power dam, but I went out to 5 span there a couple weeks ago and tried to fish. All right, nomadic. Take it easy today. Well, we've got 6 thumbs up and only 3 people have talked. A nice slow Thursday morning. That's pretty great. Now if this was summertime, there would have been already 4 or 5 hikers come through here. We don't get a lot of that in the winter. Thanksgiving we do the turkey trot, the little 5-mile run out here. And that's about the last event we have for the year. Thank you for that thumbs up. Say hello, say hello. Hello, Jim. How is Texas? We got a big, beautiful moon up there this morning. And we want Jim to have a great day too. I just cannot shake that cough. No eyeballs, no squirrels, possums, groundhogs. Now, if it stays quiet all day like this, I'll get some stuff done. We got all our tables moved yesterday from the campground. Hello, Craig. Good morning. Good deal, man. What are you going to do after work today, Craig? Have you been not doing your little drive lives? I haven't seen one pop up here in a day or so. I probably should make a run to Kroger this morning before I start work. I think I'll do that. Good morning, Bruce. Top of the morning to you. How is Indiana? You got that moon over Indiana like I do? Of course you do. You should actually be a little closer to it than me. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. And no Bigfoots today. I think this full moon has got him spooked. I don't know if there's a full moon out, if his eyes will glow or not. Me too, me too. There you go. We tried to catch those glowing eyes early in the morning, but mostly small animals. And this is where we were attacked by the Bambi deer the other morning. Wow, I would say saddle sore. 1,000 miles in 24 hours now. I can't do the math in my head, but 500 miles in 12 hours, 300 miles in 6 hours. So what is the average speed of that? Hello, Caden, Fire Gamer. 300 miles in 6 hours is 50 miles an hour. And this, I'm taking it, this is not a dirt bike. Street bike, correct? Very cool, very cool. Have you got it in the water yet? We're expected snow, but I think I'm still going to go fishing on Saturday. You going to have that in your next video, Caden? Sport touring. Okay. And you must stay in the seat yourself the whole time, right? It's not like a relay where you drive 300 miles and pass it along to someone else. Well, you could video it definitely and post it to your channel. That would definitely get some good views. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. And where do you start and where does it finish? Man, I could do that. I would, if I'd start here, I could be in, almost be in Las Vegas, or definitely be in Florida or Texas. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. And there's nowhere I'd rather be. right outside Atlanta, drive down to Louisiana. So you're going to take 10 all the way across. I think it's only 1,000 miles from my house to Tampa, Florida. So you're going to drive to Pensacola and then drive back. So you're just going to do like a loop. It's not like a straight stretch. But you got a video, you got to take a picture of your starting mileage, your ending mileage. I see. Well, we got the old frost on the pumpkin out here today. There you go. How many times do you think you'll have to fuel up that Yamaha? And you got to do this solo, or is you going to be in a group? Yeah, we had probably 15 or 20 bikers come through yesterday here. Windy as crap-o. Look like you just jump over on 75 and make it easier. Go 500 miles, whip it around, and come back. On the same bike or riding along with you? There you go. Well, I've lost everyone in here but you, looks like, Michael, so I'm going to make a little drive to back out to Kroger and back, so hang along with me. Yeah, I know what you mean there. I found a little hotel the other day called the Out and About. Looked pretty sketchy. One of those places looked like you could rent it by the hour. We're expecting kind of a rough little winter here, I do believe. I eat before I get here, I eat when I go home. I'll probably be back around tomorrow. I might do a Thursday night fire. Last night it was a little bit of sprinkles and that wind was pretty rough, so we'll have to check that out later. Plenty of indoor things to do in the winter time. Find you one of those places that got those motorcycle simulators where you get in there and race on dirt tracks. Tell them all. All right, man, we'll catch you later. Maybe tonight, maybe in the morning. Yeah, they're calling for some snow here on Sunday. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I think you told me that before. Pretty cool little job here. I like it. All right, man. We'll catch you later. Welcome in everyone else. What's going on out there? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for that thumbs up. Say hello, let me know where you're coming from out there today. As always, Northwest Ohio here. Not always, but most of the time. I'm gonna make a little Kroger run before I go to work. Hello, Jerry. Man, there's some frost on the pumpkin this morning. Big old moon up there. Is that where all the frost is coming from? Gonna run back to Kroger and get me some coffee pods and maybe a snack. Who's blowing that horn? Crazy people out here. A slushy. I'd be at the 7-Eleven. Yeah. I bet I couldn't get ice cream in McDonald's either. Man, it's like the whole town is on a foggy island back there on Spruce Street. Scary crazy. I'm gonna let the camera run while I run in and out. I'm gonna make it quick. See if anybody's prowling around. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Heck of a place, Jerry. Are you still there? Jesus, Pete. They got no power to their doors. Hard to get in and out. Every self-checkout lane was turned off and no one was in the other lanes. Stood there for a few minutes and finally had to go over to the office and knock to get somebody to come out and ring me up. She's like, I don't know where everybody is. Oh well, we made it. We made it. And then the homeless guy outside the front doors there, bumming change. Can you help me out today? I guess that's a good thing about using your card anymore. You don't never get change. But if I did, I would have gave it to him. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Round 2 here. I went back and looked for one of my old friends back at the pharmacy. He wasn't working today. The lady told me he'd had enough. Come on, car, drive through here and then wait till you get here before you give a turn signal. A little bit of tear let me down, spoiled my act as a clown. Welcome in, everyone. Hit that thumbs up. I'm not sure. I think I even lost a thumbs up during that. People don't like it when I leave them alone. Jerry, did I miss any conversation whatsoever? Nope, all Jerry. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Yeah. You think being a YouTube platform, people would like creepy stuff. They just haven't found us yet, Jerry. A lot of people popping in and out, but nobody's saying hello. I'm gonna make one drive through, then I'm going to work. See how many creepy people I was gone. I'm hoping that I have no reason to leave this place once I clock in today. Always I have to run and pick up, but not today. I'm not going to do it. Good morning, good morning. It could be YouTube in here watching us, Jerry. They've got the whole crew watching, making sure we follow the YouTube guidelines. And another thumbs up. Thank you very much. Just say hello. Tell us where you're watching from today. I'm in the truck. Jerry's in the chicken coop, maybe. Hey, not a big deal. Today a harvesting day, Jerry. You know, I've been definitely considering that. I thought about it a lot yesterday and some this morning already. I think maybe next season I'll just gonna maybe give up bowling and maybe get back into a little bow hunting or outdoor adventures. You know, if I get that cabin on the river, might have to put in a beaver trap line. He probably still trying to figure out why he pees on the ceiling first thing in the morning. Welcome in, folks. What a fine, lovely Thursday morning this is. I'm going to be off to work here in about T-minus 19 minutes. I just need some theme music, Jerry. Wop, wop, wop. What is that song? Lost Highway? Yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. I'll just put them all together, man. Last time I walked through the swamp, I sit up on a cottonwood stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of General Anthony Wayne cry. Blow, blow, mow me wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Coming to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. And blow, blow down the old lazy, all the way up to Mackinac Bay. Blow across the home of the Ohioans. And that's all I got for you. You tell me you haven't been out of the basement yet? T-minus 5. I don't think there's any part of this river that I can't walk across. I didn't see you in there, Craig. Oh yeah. Is that from yesterday's adventure? Or is that Tyler's deer? What a big old moon. T-minus 3, folks. Who let the dogs out? Jerry let the dogs out. Until we meet again, happy trails to you. Sunshine until the end. Who cares about the skies and stormy weather? Let's be happy that we chat together. Jerry, I'm surprised you haven't done a live from the stand out there. That would be pretty cool. Or a video anyhow. I don't know if you've got 50 people or not. I'm surprised Tyler hasn't got his YouTube video up. I know he used to be a rapper back in the day. Hello, Holden. How you doing, man? Is bope even a word? I mean, sometimes spell check, when it auto corrects you, I mean, wouldn't you think it'd be like Scrabble where it actually has to be a word? Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good, man. I got 2 big eagles. Eagles. Mama and the papa. They just hanging out, man. I'm hoping you seen that and I wasn't swirly twirly there. You saw whose name? His name is Jerry. All right, folks, I'm about to check out of here for today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Jerry, I'm pretty sure you have my number. Give me a text sometime, man. Let me know how the situation is going out on the back 80. You have a good day too, Craig. Finish up that work and get home and make a video while the moon is still out. Deep in the heart of Texas. All right, everyone. Have a great day. We will see you soon.